I finally have merch! This first drop will be available until March 22nd. Check out metathreads.com/Datto to grab some today, or check the link in the description. I feel like Linus Tech Tips right now. Alright, video. Hello everyone, Season 10 has launched, and there are a lot of new currencies, and bunkers, and what's that, and what is this, and I don't know what that means, and I don't know what to do, so call me Clarissa because I'm going to explain it all for you. You'll be interacting with Seraph Towers, bunkers, and legendary lost sectors for this season. The EDZ, the Moon, and Io have their own bunkers, each with upgrades. Currently, the EDZ is the only bunker that is open, with the other two opening later, and I imagine they will work the same way as the EDZ bunker. Bunker progression is shared across all characters, but bounties are per character. You'll only need to do the opening quest one time, then all of your characters will be caught up. You'll start by talking with Zavala, who will tell you to go visit Anna Bray. Anna Bray will tell you to visit Rasputin, who will then give you the seasonal artifact for Season 10. You'll then go to the Sludge in the EDZ and visit the EDZ bunker, which has Rasputin as a vendor. Rasputin has a lot of things going on here, but we'll talk about all of that pretty soon. For now, you'll grab your bounties and head to Winding Cove for a Seraph Tower event. Here's how the event works. There will be 3 rotating towers that surround a central main tower. The objective is to throw the polarity charges at the giant orange ball that floats between the central and active tower. There isn't a lot of magnetism on the charge though, so your throw needs to be accurate. When you hit with the charge, the floating orb will move towards the center tower. After you hit it about 5 or 6 times, the center tower will charge 14%, and the next tower will activate. So how do you get polarity charges? Every so often, the active tower will spit out a bunch of charges. If there are no enemies within the lit up square on the ground near the tower, you will get 6 charges when the tower spits them out. It kind of makes like a winding up noise when it's about to spit them out. If there are any enemies within the square, even just one enemy, you'll only get 2 charges. Therefore, it is extremely important that you keep enemies out of the square at all times. They can be near the square, just not inside of it. This is a 980 level activity, so it's going to be a little bit harder earlier in the season, but then it'll get much easier. After you charge the center tower 7 times, 2 champions will appear. You can just kill them, and that will complete the event. There is no heroic version at all. This is on a timer though, so just be aware. If you are successful, you will receive 6 Warmind Bits, but if you're not successful, you will get fewer. If you are successful, an additional chest that rewards armor will spawn in that you can open with an encrypted Warmind Bit. I'll explain those in a moment. You're then going to go back to the EDZ bunker to complete Raising Our Defenses, which is a Seraph bunker activity. You're just going to fight through towards the center to clear everything out so that Rasputin can be reconnected. These bunkers appear to be available to clear once per day. Once you clear it out, your next quest step will be to earn 1 integration level. The step after that will ask you to do a weapon bounty, and the step after that will ask you to fully level the EDZ bunker. So let's talk about upgrading. There are 3 currencies for this season: Warmind Bits, Encrypted Warmind Bits, and chipsets. Warmind Bits are used to purchase bunker upgrades, along with that destination's planetary material and some legendary shards. Encrypted Warmind Bits are used to open bonus chests at the end of events like the Seraph Tower and legendary lost sectors, which at the moment give you armor. However, opening these bonus chests are part of the weekly bounty requirements as well. Finally, chipsets are used to level up your integration level with the bunker, which will provide additional bonuses. You earn chipsets by buying bunker upgrades. A rank 1 upgrade will get you 1 chipset, a rank 2 upgrade gets you 2, but a rank 3 gets you 4 chipsets. Bunker upgrades are not integration level bonuses. The two are different. When you get an integration level up through level 6, you'll be given a powerful reward. Level 7 gets you a pinnacle, but then anything above level 7 gets you no power. The first weekly bounty requires you to open 4 bonus chests from the Seraph Tower event using 4 encrypted Warmind Bits. The other weekly bounty requires you to venture into a legendary lost sector to open up 3 chests and kill 12 champions. 4 champions per lost sector means 3 full clears. Legendary lost sectors are power level 1000, so at the start of the season, these are going to be a little rough, especially considering anti-barrier can only be placed on submachine guns and sidearms, so you might want to break out Ariana's Vow for that. It is unknown if the weeklies will change to something different in the future or if other bunkers have different weekly requirements. Weekly bounties give 100 Warmind Bits. The dailies are a little bit easier to do, requiring you to kill various PvE targets, although these can also be done in PvP. However, dailies are important because they give you 50 Warmind Bits and 1 encrypted Warmind Bit, which are needed for the weeklies. You can also get encrypted Warmind Bits from NPCs by completing their weekly challenges via the encrypted Warmind Bits Tier 1 upgrade. And you have a chance to get encrypted bits from completing a legendary lost sector. Finally, repeatable bounties give 10 bits, which range from get grenade kills to fusion rifle kills, usually some amount of kills using a specific thing. Triumphs will also give 100 normal bits when completed, at least some of them do anyway. And finally, you will get 10 bits for completing a legendary lost sector. To farm normal bits the most efficiently, you basically only have 1 or 2 options. Option 1 is to spam run legendary lost sectors with repeatable daily bounties as fast as possible. My team did a legendary lost sector at around 25 levels under the requirement in an average of about 5.5 to 6 minutes without a ton of optimizing. However, getting bounties done in this way is a bit tougher because you're competing against each other for kills and you need quite a lot of them, and you're being forced to use weapons that might not be ideal for the lost sector. This also requires a pretty good team early in the season. Option 2, the far easier and probably more efficient option for most people, is to spam Seraph Tower events while doing repeatable bounties. There are far more enemies to kill, it's not as difficult, although this does require a decent group of random players to show up or to have a full team to reliably get completions. You don't get as many bits for a success compared to a lost sector, but you'll be able to do bounties much easier. Of course, you should aim to do all daily and weekly bounties across all characters as well to truly maximize your efficiency. Next are upgrades. You can buy rank 1 upgrades at any time. You need the rank 1 upgrade in order to buy the rank 2 upgrade, and then the rank 2 to buy the rank 3. You do not need all of a row to progress to the next row. These upgrades range from being able to spawn Valkyries to extra bits to cheaper upgrades. So here's the order I would recommend buying your upgrades. Your first 2 should be the cost reduction rank 1 and either the third option, encrypted Warmind Bits, or Warmind Bit Generator, depending on how often you're able to play. If you can play a lot, I would say encrypted. If you can't play as much, probably the Bit Generator. I would really encourage you to upgrade the following as fast as possible, preferably in this order. Cost Reduction Tier 3, Bit Generation Tier 2, Encrypted Warmind Bits Tier 2, and then Bit Generation Tier 3. This will maximize how many bits you're able to get from bounties. This will make it so you have a chance to get your encrypted bit refunded when you use it. You'll be able to get an extra encrypted bit from NPCs when you complete their weekly challenges, and everything will be 20% cheaper to purchase. Note that Cost Reduction 2 doesn't really help you immediately, but it's something that you'll need to do in order to get to Tier 3. The other tab is the EDZ Armory. This section is where you can buy weapon frames, cosmetic, bunker PDs, and mods. All of the weapon frames require rank 3 of each bunker, and then the final one requiring rank 3 at every bunker. The Seraph Bunker PDs are purchasable items that allow you to automatically clear a bunker either one day after purchasing it, the same day purchasing it, or the same day and the rest of the week purchasing it. These get more expensive depending on what you want. However, it's going to require season rank level 32 before you can start buying these. Finally, the bunker rank bonuses from integration levels are just flat bonuses that you get depending on how high your integration level is. Again, integration level is earned via chipsets, and chipsets are earned when you buy bunker upgrades. And that is how Season of the Worthies Seraph Bunker Tower Lost Sector situation works as of the first day. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.